guys are all out here making phone calls for our congressional candidates, for our school board chair, Babur Lateef, and for
Babur.
And for our United States Senator, Tim Kaine. I want to introduce Babur Lateef just really quickly to say a couple words, and then we'll get to our featured speaker.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Hey, Babur.
Jimmy, Tanya, thank you for setting this up. Senator Kaine, thank you so much for coming out here. I am excited to be here with Senator Kaine. Senator Kaine really believes in education. He supported education every year he's been in the Senate. His wife, Secretary Ann Holton, was a former Secretary of Education in our last administration. So if I get elected and I get to stay on the school board chair, I need to have good friends like Senator Kaine, Jerry Connolly, Vanjie Williams, and Jennifer Wexton in the U.S. Congress. So that we have great friends to help us do what we need to do here in Prince William County, the second largest county in the Commonwealth, of 91,000 students. I need your help to help Senator Kaine get elected, help me get elected, help our friends get elected, to make sure we get everything we need done for education. Thank you so much, Senator Kaine. I can't thank you enough for being here at this phone bank here in Prince William County, the second largest county in the Commonwealth.
Isn't Babur a great school board chair? We got to have him back, right?
Yeah.
It is, I am thrilled to be here with you for a lot of reasons. I have done, if anybody wonders whether I work hard, I have done 16 events Saturday, Sunday, today, all in Northern Virginia. And the first event, right before the first event, I went shopping at this Giant. Because I had no groceries up in D.C. And I was in there and people were like, what, you do your own shopping? I said, well, who do you think does that? And everybody was getting my photo in the bread aisle and everything. People were so nice, you know. Of course, I didn't want to buy beer with them looking at me. So there's fear around. But I love being in Prince William. Absolutely love being in Prince William. Some of you know this story. Back when I was lieutenant governor, and I was thinking about running for governor, Mark Warner said to me, spend some more time in Prince William. Dems can win Prince William. We hadn't won for a very long time, about 20 years in a statewide race. But I worked really hard, and in 05, you guys backed me strong. Prince William was the key to Jim Webb winning in 06. Prince William was the key to President Obama and Mark Warner in 08. Prince William has just turned into this really, really important, I call it, Prince William and Loudoun, frankly, the battleground of the battleground. Virginia is a battleground state, and what has switched Virginia from red to blue has been really strong performance here. So to the Prince William County Dems, to great groups like Moms Demand Action and Climate Action Network and so many of you, I really appreciate everything we do. We're lucky to have Tanya and Jimmy working so hard. Give them a round of applause. They got to run for office someday, and I'll clear out the way for them. And as Babur said, this coordinated effort to do phone banking and turnout is very much about my race and winning. And if we win in Prince William, we will also send a race about who the county may want for their board chair next year. I mean, who they may not want for their board chair. But the other thing that's really important about this race and about the canvassing you're doing is what we can do to pick up House seats. You all know that in a state where we have turned the statewide officials all Democratic, last three presidentials, we only have 1/3 of the House delegation, 4 out of 11, and that's because of the miracles of gerrymandering. And so we want to pick up a bunch of seats. And you've got, 4 great Democratic incumbents, one of whom represents Prince William, Jerry Connolly. You got Don Beyer, you got Donald McKeach, and you got Bobby Scott. But then we have these 7 fantastic challengers. Interestingly, 6 of the 7 are women. 5 of the 7 are first-time candidates. Pretty amazing. But 2 here in Northern Virginia that touch Prince William are Jennifer Wexton and Vanjie Williams. And they're running really strong campaigns. I'm doing a lot of work with both of them. And so when you're helping me, when you're helping Babur, you're also helping the House and the ability to turn the House blue. And the last thing I'm going to say is this. I'm just going to mingle around and visit and have a little bit of fun. This is my last event of the day, and then I have date night with my wife. But you might remember in 2006 when Jim Webb won the Senate seat, he didn't win at election night. It was really close. It was called 2 or 3 days later. But when they called that seat for Jim Webb, and Prince William strongly supported Jim, that was the seat that turned the entire Senate blue. And so it was Virginia that did it. Well, they're talking about whether there's going to be a blue wave, and the House may be going blue this year, and maybe even the Senate. That's a little tougher, but the House, the Virginia polls closed first in the nation. 7 o'clock Eastern time on November 6th, our polls closed. If there's going to be a blue wave in this country, the first bits of news about the blue wave are going to come out of Virginia. People all over the country are going to be watching election returns, and the first returns are going to start seeing our Virginia returns. So if we hold on to our 4 incumbents, but we pick up 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 House seats because of the work that you've done, that's going to be the message. That's going to be the message that starts early in the evening that shows us there's the blue wave. So for all of these issues we care about, Babur is such a good school board chair, and we know here in Prince William, so much work to do. You know, you've had my opponent who's been the chair has driven her pupil spending down to the lowest in the region. And so we need a powerful school board that will work in tandem with a great board of supervisors. Next year there's board of supervisors elections to push up support for schools here in Prince William. Education, health care, treating people with respect, new Americans, all Americans, treating people with respect and dignity. That's what's on the ballot this November. And so what you do at the end is really important. People can't ask a question to a commercial on TV. They can't ask a question to the latest, weird, thing that somebody sends them on YouTube or in their email. But on the phone or at the door, people can tell you what's on their mind. And your ability to answer a question, or even if you just say, I'm a volunteer and I'm working for Babur Lateef. I'm a volunteer working for